Well, what an interesting afternoon I had. Thought I'd just take the dog for a walk, nice peaceful afternoon. So I put the dog in the car, pick up my friend, head down the park, pull up, and my dog is reactive to other dogs. Not his fault, not my fault. He was a rescue dog and he had a bad upbringing with other dogs and people. So I'm always very careful with him, and he's a bigger dog, so I've always got him on the lead. And when he's not on the lead, he is very well trained with recall. So if I'm at a park where he can run off the lead, he's let off the lead, but I always get him back to me when there's other dogs around. And he is very good at recall. I'll call him and he just comes, just like that. And he does, he's very good at that. So we get to the park and there's this woman near her car and her dog's not on the lead, and it's a young dog. And so before I let my dog out on the lead, I'm watching and just took notice, and what I noticed was that her dog was not listening to her at all, and she's calling it because she was about to get back in her car. Dog's taken absolutely no notice of her at all. And she's just wandering around, and so I just politely said, look, love, I want to try and get my dog out the car, and I'm a bit concerned that your dog is not listening to you, and he's going to come running straight up to my dog, and my dog will bite him. He is reactive, and puts us all in an awkward situation. So I was very polite about it. And then she starts. Well, the first thing is, well, my dog doesn't need to be on a fucking lead. Well, actually, your dog does need to be on a lead, love, if you're watching this, because it's not on a lead and it is in a public area and it needs to be on a lead. Next thing, she's telling me my dog needs to wear a muzzle. No, my dog doesn't need to wear a muzzle. You need to keep your dog away from my dog. I keep my dog away from yours, and I asked you to keep your dog away from mine, and you start. And you started, and you started. What I noticed straight away was the fact that you didn't have many teeth. You were about mid-30s, and what teeth you did have were black. So me being me and really quiet and sedate, thought I'd mention to her that shut the fuck up and maybe book a dentist appointment. It was just a polite thing that I thought she might need to do, so I just thought, me being the quiet one, thought I'd suggest it. And why I suggested it was because these people are fuckwits, and I do like to wind them up, because if you want to be a fuckwit, well, I'm going to wind you up. Did it go from 0 to 5,000 in about 3 seconds flat after I mentioned the dentist? As it would. My fault. Of course it was my fault. I totally agree. Yes, I probably shouldn't have said it, but you know what? Being the sedate one, I like to throw this shit back in their face and see how they like it. Didn't like it at all. And apparently, and I might be wrong, but now I was yelled, telling me that the teeth problem was due to weight loss surgery. Didn't look like the type that would have ever had weight loss surgery, and I might be wrong. Maybe you lose teeth from weight loss surgery. Don't think so, but we did find out shortly, in a short period of time, how she did lose her teeth. We did find out the truth about this. I'll get to that in a minute. So I just walk away, just shaking my head, and she's yelling and screaming. So I'm just walking across the park with this finger in the air, walking away, being very sedate and, not stirring this up at all, because I don't do that. No. The friend I'm with is a little bit on the overweight side, and she decides to attack my friend now, who had not said a single word, and now attacks my friend, telling my friend that she should get weight loss fucking surgery. My friend probably should have said she can't afford to lose teeth. Seems we've now found out that you lose teeth from weight loss surgery. So we continue walking across the park, ignoring this piece of shit that's just carrying on like a complete trollop, and yelling, top of a voice, absolutely going off her tree. Not a druggie, of course. Oh, no. Lost her teeth due to weight loss surgery. But now she's not lost her teeth because of drugs. Now the next claim is, and I lost my fucking teeth because some bloke smashed them in. Well, a minute ago, this person who is so with it and not on drugs told me she lost them due to weight loss surgery. But now some bloke smashed the teeth in. Probably shouldn't have said this, but my response was, I'm not fucking surprised. So it was fairly entertaining, and you know, I probably shouldn't do this sort of stuff, but you know, you get pissed off with these fucking morons that haven't got a brain and they haven't got nothing. There's nothing in there. It's just empty shell. And I just can't help myself. So we just carried on our little way a bit further, and then there she is driving out the car park, and I'm about 200 metres away, and I could still hear her yelling and screaming, and everybody's looking at this psychopath driving down the street, yelling and screaming still over me asking her to please grab her dog. Great work.